6 a.m., an out-of-control satellite radio show is being broadcasted to millions of Americans. At the controls, Greg Hughes, a father.
Oh, this is perfect. This is how it should be.
Anthony Cumia, an alcoholic.
Hey, hi.
And Jim Norton, a comedian.
It's me! I work here!
Glad I got that one out.
Are we on live now? Is it happening? This is it?
The three men make up the Opie and Anthony Show, a popular radio program known for its cringe style of entertainment and having very few limits.
I like where this is going. I'm seeing a lot of options here.
This is like different than any other radio.
No telling what we're going to hear in here today.
Tits, ass, tons of cuss words.
It's just not like radio. It's just like hanging out.
In the past, they have been accused of multiple FCC violations and have even gotten their show suspended from satellite radio.
This is why. This is American freedom of speech.
It's good on every level.
Insane.
Every second is funny, wildly funny, and philosophically spotless.
Everything you are about to hear is real. Real people, real excitement. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
I want to say good morning to everyone that found us this morning.
Yeah, and to all those that didn't, keep looking. You'll find us.
You'll find us eventually.
Yeah. Keep looking. Don't stop.
To those people, they're hearing this a month later because they finally found us.
Yeah.
That'll make sense to somebody. New channels, huh?
Yeah, apparently new channels.
I got it right in front of me. So officially XM 105, Sirius. Well, why am I saying that? Because if you're hearing this, you figured it out.
You figured it out. But all your presets automatically reset, like mine did. I hit, because I was on, when I started my truck, it was instantly on that info channel.
Right.
With like Sirius XM satellite radio.
The Bluegrass
changing
channel.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, they got a special message on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I hit my preset for this channel, which was 202 at the time, and it went to 105.
There you go. Yeah, they want us to promote the new channels, but I think that's kind of dumb because if you're hearing this, you figured it out.
You figured it all out by yourself.
I don't know how you promote it to the people that aren't here right now.
105 and 206 isn't that hard because, it's like 105, 206. And if there was another one, it would be 307, 408. You want me to keep going? 509.
I guess the 105 is solid for us.
Yeah, that's apparently a good placement or something.
I guess.
Or something.
It's all the powerhouses of satellite radio kind of grouped together.
Yes, with this lump of shit in the middle.
Well, I guess Howard's on
100
and 101, and we're 105. That's not bad. Of course, there's always got to be separation between the two camps. It's just ridiculous.
What's 102?
I ride the elevator with the guys at this point. It's enough already. Who's? Yeah, it's a good question. Who's XM 102, 103, 104? Who separates?
Let's see. Who separates?
Who's the buffer between us and Howard?
Yeah, plenty of buffers.
And then the serious thing, that's just, I don't know.
What's serious?
Well, we're on 206 because that's the best of XM. They want to put it all together. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it, Danny?
Yeah.
So we're 105 on XM, and Howard's 100 and 101.
Yeah, he's 100, 101. Then you got Sirius XM Stars.
See, we should have that spot.
Yeah.
Stars is a channel that's limping along.
Wait, Stars is what?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
They're limping along.
Yeah, wait, this is going to, I have to.
Stars is
check. I can't
1570.
do it the same way.
Sirius XM Stars.
I'll tell you why I can't do it, because I'm typing in 103 because I want to see what the old XM, but it's not working that way for me.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So we don't know?
I'll get it in a second.
All right, no worries. No worries at all.
I'm going to guess Martha Stewart's channel or Rosie or Jamie Foxx.
Could be.
New channel lineup is fantastic. It's not a new channel lineup.
Channel line. Isn't that funny? It's like, wow, this is great now.
I think what the company's trying to do is just organize it better.
Yeah.
I love your new numbers.
Gotta get organized.
Oh, you got it?
Yes.
All right, so Howard's 100, 101. We're 105. We want to know who's buffering us.
You got 102 is Playboy Radio.
All right.
103 is Spice Radio.
Oh.
Right. 104 is Stars 2. And then we're 105. 106 is Road Dog. 107 is Sirius XM Stars. 104 is Stars 2. And 107 is Stars. 108 is Out Q.
Oh.
109 is Cosmo Radio.
What is Stars 2 at 104? Is 10, but then again, 105 is, if you say 105, it's probably a little bit easier to remember than 103 or 104. I don't know why it is what it is.
On the fives and zeros is.
But then you got the big boys. because it's Cosmo Radio, Martha, and Oprah at 111.
Damn. There's a lot of pussy in that group right there.
Yeah, but not a lot of people who enjoy it.
Absolutely, you're right.
Or wait.
The weird pussy. Well,
Damn.
I know what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah. There's a lot of lesing out in those three areas.
Lesing.
In those three channels.
A lot of
Lesing out.
When they're not doing radio, they're just all lesing out.
Just licking box.
Women hate that noise, by the way.
Which one?
All
right, so the channel change has happened, and most people are okay with it, right?
Oh, it's fantastic. I laughed, I cried, I felt good about me.
The Bin Laden news is fading away already, huh?
You think?
I think so. I think so.
Obama's at ground zero today, though.
Tomorrow.
Thursday.
He offered an invite to George W.
to join him there as a
and
fucking
George W.
opening
said, no,
act.
Thank you. Is that why?
Yeah, it looks like George is an opening act, and
It wasn't a good gesture on Obama's part.
Motherfucker was responsible for at least just as responsible for getting him as Obama was, at least.
That's probably why he invited them, though.
Yeah,
he knows Bush was president or 9/11.
and he probably knew he wouldn't come or something.
Isn't that a nice gesture, though?
Yeah.
By the president?
It's all politics. I don't give a shit anymore.
So you got to spin it, and
Yeah, I got to spin it and say.
you got to spin and say it's not a good gesture.
Well, apparently it wasn't to George W. He said, "Fuck it."
yeah, but George W. has made it perfectly clear he doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
He just wants to retire and stay out of the spotlight. He has said that many times in the last couple of years.
Well, he wrote that book and went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that was a rare thing, though.
Yeah.
He went on all the talk shows.
But he
saying,
kinda
"Look,
did
I
just
don't want to be doing anything political.
Yeah, and that's he must be enjoying himself now. Doesn't want to sit out there and have people spinning shit all over the place. What every little movement meant when he stood there with Obama and shit like that. So let Obama do it himself. So he gets all the fucking credit anyway. That's how some people are spinning it. You know, I'm not downplaying his involvement in this, of course. But a lot of people are really just saying, look what he did that George Bush couldn't do. And that's out of hand. I mean, come on. All that fucking interrogation, all those interrogation techniques that all these liberals and Democrats were saying, it's horrible, we should never do this. As Americans, we should never. But that's the shit that got the ball rolling.
I think they said Cobb gave up Khalid. I used to call him that since we were...
Yeah. Khalid Quinn.
Yeah. Well, cut the clitoris off and fly 2 planes in.
I'll be heading.
Yeah, cut fucking head off. Khalid Quinn.
Khalid.
It's funny. Yeah, the long story short.
By the way, can I go back to the channel change for a second? I just got a nice tweet by a guy I can't even pronounce for his Twitter. Sorry. You got to make it simple if you want.
Is it Jerry Shizerbert?
It's comatose, but I think there's zeros instead of O's. It's just a mess. But he sent this along. Of course, everyone's logo is right except for the virus.
Oh, really? Is that how it works?
So in the 105 spot, it does say the virus, the Opie and Anthony show, and the Ron and Fez show. But under the logo area, it says sports play-by-play.
Thank you. Sports.
The only one that doesn't have the proper logo.
The web, by the way, I've told you, the web, somebody in the web department, Sirius, does not like this show.
Oh, really?
Obviously. It's obvious.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. Yeah. How do you get that wrong?
Yeah, how do you get that one wrong?
How do you get that one fucking wrong? Sports play-by-play?
Is that it? Is that what the virus says?
How do you do that?
I don't know. We're horrible at sports play-by-play.
And this,
horrible.
But I mean, is that the point?
We try to survive and throw a few sports tidbits out there, but in general, we suck at sports talk.
Yeah.
Although your boy Jeter, I know Ant's a big Yankees fan, and he's trying to spin that.
Well, I'm just saying.
You're trying to spin the Obama thing, and you're trying to spin the Jeter thing, sir.
No, I'm not.
Jeter's having a shitty year, and it's not a slump.
It could be a slump. Of course it could.
He's batting .250, and he only has 2 extra base hits.
I know, but it could be a slump. I'm not saying it is. It could be.
He has a bunch of singles.
Georgie's been in a slump, and he's, he was starting to hit. I mean...
Yeah, but they were
Last
talking
night
about
was
how
kind of a fuck up, but
they were talking about how Jeter was a little old last year, and should they sign him and all that.
Well, they signed him, and he figured, fuck it, let me just call it in.
I don't know if he was calling it in. He wants that 3,000 hit thing, right?
Is he doing badly?
He's having.
Well, last year at this time he was batting .270.
It's
He's down 20 points.
250's batting?
But he only has 2 extra base hits. That means he's punching a lot of singles. He's doing a Rod Carew to all you guys.
He's Rod
He's
Carewing.
just slapping at the ball and dribbling singles through.
He's always fucking, as I say, come to the table. Come to the table. And I don't think this year's going to be any different. He's going through a slump. Who knows? Maybe it's one of those things he's got to check out what he's doing with his swing, maybe adjust something due to his age or stuff like that. But I think he'll be just fine.
Well, the sport community,
if you ask me, yeah.
they're all raising their eyebrows a little
Are they
bit.
going,
Their eyebrows are raised. Like, what's going on here?
look at Jeter's stats.
Is this just a slump? So I don't know.
I'm saying just a slump. Still early. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. Hey, here's your bullet points on the Bin Laden thing.
Pun? The
Yes.
bullet point right in his eyebrow.
Point right to his head from the gun. USA.
USA. He's been raising
By the way,
his eyebrow too.
I don't think it was a double tap because one was in the chest, one was in the left eye.
Pop.
Can you double tap and get that done?
Oh, I could double tap someone in the foot and in the head the way I shoot in my dumb games. I suck. Yeah.
White House reportedly plans to release the death photos. A lot of people thought it was happening yesterday. They're holding that back.
They're still, yeah.
You think they release it before Obama gets down to ground zero tomorrow?
Leon Panetta said it's inevitable that they will release it, but other people are saying, well, what good will it do? It's only going to rile up the Muslims to see one of their heroes dead. But, hey, we had to sit there and look at our soldiers being fucking slung over a bridge and dragged on streets and shit like that. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Yeah, the photo will absolutely be released. There was one that was released yesterday, and thanks to old Jimmy Norton doing a little detective work.
No, I actually got it.
Oh, someone retweeted, yeah.
I tweeted it, and then I asked if it's fake, and then somebody tweeted me, so I retweeted
the original.
that. I just retweeted someone else's thing.
And we're right behind each other because I tweeted it, and then someone goes, yo, Jimmy just tweeted that it's fake, and then I went to your Twitter, and then boom, yeah.
Yeah.
But that one looked kind of good, no?
His head looked a little big.
But it looked kind of good.
Yeah, much better than the other one.
Much better than the other one that people are still sending me.
Oh, I still get
Stop!
that, too. Check it out,
There's no death photo yet.
Check it out. It's like, no, it isn't.
If you're listening to our voices, what day is it? Wednesday morning. There's still not a death photo out there, so don't send me that shit.
And then I clicked on one, and it was a link to fucking Jimmy's show. It's funny.
Oh, but did you see the other one, the last photo of Bin Laden alive?
Yes.
And that was you and
you in the
your
hoodie-footy pink bunny suit looking thing. It was funny.
I like the people that are having fun with it, that's for sure, and making us click on
hilarious.
shit.
We click on it.
I had to see someone's horrible shit.
You know how many
I thought that
emails-
was the death photo.
And they're saying
So
there's
you're
going
getting
to
me.
there's going to be a lot of email viruses going around because people are going to have viruses connected to something that says Bin Laden death photo. People are going to be clicking on it, downloading, and getting viruses.
So far, no death photo. If it's released during this show, we'll certainly make sure you guys know about it.
Yeah, there's been a couple more of the Osama Obama mix-ups.
Really?
Do we have any? Because
you got a good one?
I saw it. I think Glenn Beck did it twice last night.
We did the Glenn Beck one. Oh, new ones.
Yeah, twice.
But he's doing it on purpose.
Well, no, he just sounded confused. He
Glenn
really
Beck's
did.
doing it on purpose.
He sounded very confused.
He's just a fucking ass. Go back to Morning Zoo Radio.
He's kind of crazy, that guy. He's a little nutty.
Does he have a huge fan base?
Oof. Yeah, from what I hear, it's giant. But
they're all in and believe this guy.
I don't know if you're in and believe it, or you just watch him going like, I got to see this guy completely lose his mind one day.
Let me ask you. You lean that way. Are you a fan of his shit?
I'm a fan of watching because I think he's crazy, and I think someday he will just fucking convulse on the floor with foam coming out of his mouth on his show. But as far as agreeing with what he's saying, no, he goes way out there.
Yeah.
Like, he writes shit on those blackboards. I don't know what the fuck he's even talking about. It's like, what? Huh?
Yeah, okay. U.S. believes bin Laden lived at compound for 6 years now. So that brings
6
us
years.
back to 2004, 2005-ish.
Wow.
Let's call it 2005.
You know,
For 6 years.
and the fucking Pakistanis wouldn't give them up.
Yeah, is that going to cause a problem, you think?
Yeah, a little rift.
That's about it,
Little
though,
rift.
right?
Yeah.
Well, the riff we fucking
Don't we give them
invaded-
money, too?
Probably.
I think we give them a few billion a year.
Give them
Yeah.
$3 billion a
Is
year.
it $3 billion a year we give them?
to keep their government going, because if we didn't,
We have no choice.
then there'd be some, religious fucking crap government in there
You
with
know
a
what?
nuclear weapon.
So what? It's not our problem.
But do people understand
Nuke
that's
might
why
be a problem, but
Fuck that. Let
people
Israel take
do
care of
understand that's why we give these countries money?
yeah.
Because they're like, fucking stop giving them money, but it's the lesser of two evils.
Then you get one of those, Muslim religious leadership in there, and then see that's just the rough thing is having a country like that has atomic weapons. Now, what do? I know it's none of our business, but the second they get nukes, they're at least nuking Israel.
Then let Israel handle them.
Yeah.
Israel will handle them. They're not going to get nuked. Israel is not like us. They're not afraid that there's going to be an impolite backlash.
Yeah.
They will bomb your reactors. Get rid of them or we bomb them. They don't get rid of them, they bomb
not
them.
even reactors. Pakistan has functional nuclear weapons. They're known as a nuclear power. It's not like a
Officially,
secret.
they're-
They are one of the nuclear powers in the world. And if a fundamentalist Islamic nation formed in Pakistan, they would have a nuclear weapon that they would look at as some kind of fucking religious weapon to be used against the infidels. Absolutely. So that's a tricky situation. I don't know what my stance is there. I think the second you see any kind of quote unquote legitimate government like they have in there now, which are a bunch of scumbags, starting to crumble, you'd have to do a preemptive strike on their nukes.
Right.
I think you would.
Well, more importantly, I mean, Bin Laden was there for 6 years, and they're trying to say they didn't know. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
The neighbors are starting to speak up, though.
And what are they saying?
They're saying, we knew something was going on. Didn't quite know what.
Right.
It's like Pakistan fortress type thing that you didn't know.
Near a military base.
Yeah, like what else could it have been
What
in
was
Pakistan?
It's their equivalent of West Point, right?
Yeah.
And then a lot of military guys retired to this area.
Yeah.
It's like it seems to be a perfect spot for the guy to be.
Yeah.
Perfect spot. So
one neighbor was Babu. Oh, Babu. Babu.
well, we can play the ball clip, which I think is hilarious today.
Yeah.
Let me just play this cold, and then we'll discuss. So Bin Laden could have been there for 6 years.
6 years.
And said people were suspicious in the area, and you get this today.
One family lived just opposite the Bin Laden compound for the last 5 years. They told us they knew very little about their neighbours. The family didn't mix much with others, they said. They never visited us, and we were never invited by them. Even local children thought there was something unusual about them.
These kids say they thought it was strange that when they played ball in the area, if it went over the fence, it was never returned.
One of those neighbors.
It's the Pakistani version of the Sandlot.
Yeah.
There's a big monster behind the fence, and
is there?
you can't get your ball back.
And that proves that Bin Laden's just a monster. He can't even fucking throw the ball back to the kids.
He would biff the ball to him.
Right.
Yeah, this your ball, and just throw it up on the roof.
That was always creepy when you lost the ball and the neighbor never threw it back. And of course, you don't expect the neighbor to be in his backyard at that time sipping tea, but you knew eventually they would throw the ball back when they went into their yard.
Yep.
And to never get any of your balls back is just has always been a creepy feeling.
The neighbor's ball comes over because they have their basketball.
And you
hoop
eventually
backed up.
throw them back, right?
And yeah, usually it's a kid. He knocks on my door. Hey, mister, my ball went in your backyard. I'm like, all right, I'll throw it over. I got to shuffle outside and get the ball and throw it back. But that's so funny. I said the Sandlot, and somebody added a word in between sand and lot that fits very well.
They can't help themselves.
It's hysterical.
They just can't
Oh,
help their
my
racism.
goodness, is that funny?
Just drips out of them as soon as they wake up in the morning.
You gotta love
Some of
it.
you sick fucks.
Wow.
So what do you think about the ball thing? I think we were speculating fingerprints, DNA right before the show.
I don't know. Well, I don't think Bin Laden was the one that was throwing it. Would have been throwing it back.
But it shows they're pretty smart. Even if it's one of the low-level guys, you get fingerprints on a ball. If they are suspicious, then you know who that guy is.
I think
then you can start. No, what?
I think it keeps the kids from creeping around. Like if you start giving the ball back, that's the first level of them maybe trying to get in if the ball goes over and they don't see anybody, or expecting it, or asking the guy, "Hey, what's your name, mister?" Or just opening up some type of communication and interaction with a neighbor, even if it is just something as insignificant as throwing a ball back. It's just step one.
You think the Navy SEALs hit a room that was just filled with balls?
Filled with fucking soccer balls? What the fuck is this? This prick wouldn't even give the ball. That's why they shot him. He was unarmed, and they're like, fuck you, prick. You didn't give the kids the ball back. Tap, tap.
You stupid monster.
You're taking it.
So that's kind of weird. And this is something we were talking about before the show. Helmet cameras captured the entire 40-minute raid on Osama's compound. We all know that. And we're all just dying to see this video because it was in nice HD.
Oh, there's no
helmet cams. Probably cameras all over the fucking place.
It will look like Call of Duty or any great first-person shooter, I think. I would love to see this. You want... Hey, fucking United States government, you're in debt? You don't want to tax people? Put this fucking thing out on a DVD. Charge $1,000 for it.
Oh my God, you're into something.
And you're making money.
Yeah,
because I would fucking pay to see this fucking thing. Do a pay-per-view.
What's wrong, Jimmy?
It's just the same suggestion you've heard with the death penalty.
I know.
Yeah, you show the executions on pay-per-view.
I know. You love that. You want to give the family a rusty tin can lid and let him in there alone 5 minutes to cut his fucking... Yeah,
it's our old bit. You know what they should do.
You know what they should do?
Know what they should
it's
do.
You know what they should do,
What
Vic.
they should have done was grab Bin Laden's body and drag it through Times Square.
Wrap it in fucking bacon, motherfucker.
And give every family a kick to his head.
Yeah.
You know what they should do?
Should do?
We'll hit him 9 times and then 11 times, but with the dash B, I don't know.
A good one, Chip.
Bring his body to the top of the Empire State Building and drop it head first.
Throw it off, man.
You know what they should do?
You know what they should do.
We're all guilty of it. I want to say that we all know a guy like that, but we've all done it ourselves, right?
We're all that guy because I would pay money to see that.
I like Ant's idea, and I think it would even be satisfying if the video you get, whether it's online, maybe a little Netflix instant or something nice, right? Where you get the helicopters landing, you get the whole fucking thing. The guys running through the compound. And like, I think you said it before the show. And then they turn that fucking corner, and there's Bin Laden. That's all you would need.
Yeah.
Because maybe the graphic thing would piss off a lot of people. But if that's where the fucking thing ended, you would have the biggest fucking boner.
That'd be great.
Could you imagine that
so
Navy SEAL turns that corner, and there he is.
And it's like his helmet cam just sees him.
There he fucking is.
He makes that threatening move that they said he made because he was unarmed, and then gets shot in the head.
Yeah.
I don't know, scratching his ample nose. What was he doing? What do you think the threatening move was that he was doing? Putting his hands up?
He was probably reaching for a gun taped to the ceiling.
Yes. It could have been. He is a tall man. And could have reached the ceiling with his hands as he put them up above his head.
He was doing the robot. That's what a lot of people don't know. Bin Laden, when he got nervous, would do the robot dance.
How embarrassing! You're doing the robot and just get fucking nailed in the noggin.
While the music from fucking Revenge of the Nerds played, but they were all dancing. That was Bin Laden's favorite song.
Do we have that song? That dumb song from
I know it's
the end of Revenge of the Nerds, right?
Yeah.
But the White House should release that. Just the running down the corridor, the hallway, whatever you want to call it. They make that turn and boom.
They probably
if that was
say,
on TV, wow.
Yeah.
Without the fucking kill shot.
But they would probably say the national security reasons.
Sure.
They don't want to show what the these guys do tactically. It would kind of tip their hands. So.
The other thing, they said they grabbed all the hard drives, computers, and all that stuff. They got a bevy of material. They're saying whatever.
Yep.
How are they able to go through a compound like that in 40 minutes and get what they think they need?
I don't know.
You got to think there's just I'm just thinking of my own apartment or the house I grew up in. It would take way more than 40 minutes to try to get anything out of there.
I think they knew, like, they know what to look for. Any computer, you're obviously grabbing.
But what about hidden panels, maybe, or drop ceilings, or dumb stuff under the mattresses?
Yeah.
I mean, they got to fucking check all that shit.
They probably fucking tossed the place.
And don't forget, there's 25 of them.
Yeah, a lot of guys were in there, so
maybe 40 minutes is an eternity.
And maybe they did miss a few things, but the computer equipment is key right there.
Because you think the 40 minutes was spent just getting Osama, but that could have been the first 2 minutes.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and then just ransacking the joint, getting out of there,
and then getting nervous that the Pakistani military might get involved.
Yeah, wondering what's going on over there.
Right,
it's a little loud.
Right,
Pakistani military would not have shot at U.S. soldiers though.
Yeah, and that shit though, they probably wouldn't know who the fuck was who,
true.
and and if they did know Bin Laden was in there, I'm not sure if they would even bother going over. They'd probably just go, look, if that's America and soldiers getting him out of there, we better not even fucking move over there. Because Americans probably would have lit them up.
You'd be pretty happy about it, but that's strange.
Yeah.
Your father would be suspicious. Wait, the neighbor's giving you money instead of giving your old kickball back?
Maybe they wanted to check the fucking ball and cut it open to see if there was any kind of intelligence equipment in there, a bug or something.
Or maybe they wanted to just give it to the kids that were fucking living on the compound.
Living in the compound itself, right,
the kids probably found it most times.
Oh, really?
They're probably like, our ball went over. Well, there's 38 children and one 6'9" man, so here's 2 Columbals, whatever it is those people used to fucking buy shit.
Oh, look at that. Another missing cruise passenger. A woman disappears from Celebrity Millennium.
Oh,
the Celebrity Millennium.
The old pusher.
And this guy's great. He gets out of his pickup truck, starts shooting at police as his truck rolls into a telephone pole. And then I guess he tries to peel out.
Yeah, how bad a shots are they?
Well, I think that you could see some shots being fired to the back window. I think, did they get him?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, they had to have gotten that guy.
You got to think.
What a dummy.
Yeah, I mean, he traipses back like he's running on ice with fucking glass shoes.
That was intense. I want to know what's going on with that story. Did they kill him? Sure looked like a lot of shots going through his back window of that pickup truck.
A lot of people are pissed at the channel change. Now they're coming in because they're starting to wake up.
Oh, really?
Some people can't find us. Some people, their old units don't get the channel. More complaints about the app. I just want to acknowledge that these people are bitching about it every day, and I don't know what to tell you at this point.
What channel are we on right now, dude?
What service do you have?
I've talked to the guys about the app down the hall, and I don't know. I don't know what to do there.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
They're aware of it. Trust me. We tell them almost every day that a lot of people have problems with the app. So they threw the ball. They didn't throw the balls back. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So yeah, the helmet cameras. Wow, captured the entire 40-minute raid.
Yeah.
President watched it live. They all watched it live.
I know. They're able to watch it live like a movie.
Have you guys seen a bunch of the shows are now doing it where they're just focused on each individual face? I said it yesterday, but it's unbelievable to see the looks on these people's faces.
Yeah.
You know they're seeing some shit. You see Obama's look?
Oh yeah.
You see all the photoshopping going on?
Well, the commercial they showed beforehand, there was a commercial for AOL that would come on each helmet cam before you could actually watch the raid.
Could you see that? You're all pissed off.
Yeah.
Somebody photoshopped a nice controller in Obama's hand.
Oh, like he's playing a little Xbox.
And they said he's fucking up some noobs.
Yeah.
So a lot of people having fun with that fucking photo out there. Pretty funny. White House now says Bin Laden was not armed during assault. Yeah, we said that.
Oops, whatever.
56.5 million watched Obama's speech about Bin Laden's death. And the last bullet point today, which is going to piss off Ant, his approval rating jumps 9 points.
Well, of course.
Yeah, well, that's expected.
I love how that happens, though. Who are the people that, like, one thing happens, they're like, I couldn't stand this guy. I don't like the way he's handling. Oh, that's great. I love him.
That's just like the stock market.
I don't know. Up, down one day.
We're all skittish, I guess. Oh, you found it with the...
That is good. He's fucking PlayStation.
He's got the PlayStation remote.
His face is all intense.
That's funny. But look at the looks on these people.
They're all wearing
faces.
the hats. They're all Obama. That's great. There's a bunch of these.
Any good ones besides the remote?
It's a little bit everybody.
It's just everywhere. Yeah.
Did you read about the head of Indian Affairs getting all pissed off?
Of course, because they named him Geronimo.
It was codenamed Geronimo.
Was he wasn't codenamed Geronimo, though, right?
No, that was the nickname for him, Geronimo something. Why would the Indian Affairs guy not just shut the fuck up? Who cares what he thinks?
I think it was a woman.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever hangs between its legs.
Yeah.
Who cares?
When I used to play basketball, my dad was the coach. We had a very famous play called Geronimo.
Geronimo.
So it brought me back to a time when my dad...
You sure you're saying Geronimo, not my son's a Mo?
It just meant we're going long. It was almost like a football play, man. He would call Geronimo on the sidelines, and that meant I had to fucking race up the sideline all the way to the other hoop.
Geronimo
get a nice long pass.
Yeah, it's always been one of those kind of, Geronimo. Mm-hmm. But he was. I guess his code name was Geronimo.
I heard it was all right. I heard his code name. I heard that too at first, and then I heard it was a little different.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't have.
I heard last night maybe it was Geronimo, and
if someone has info on that, please.
They say that Geronimo was an American hero and should not be.
He was the first terrorist.
Why would the Indian guy not just shut
the fuck up?
Do you really think that when hunting bin Laden, they shouldn't call him you asshole?
They need a name. So what?
Just shut up.
Could have called him Nixon.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Oh, all right, Cut. We have in our sights. What do you think of them apples? Shut up.
The amount of tax breaks you people get, shut up. Let us use the name Geronimo.
We have casino in our sights.
Right. Shut up already.
Soldier sees him. Blackjack.
Yes. We have half of Anthony Cumia's check in our sights. That's smooth, Jim.
Oh, I got the real picture of Obama. He wrote Obama. Kevin from Connecticut, you just fucked up too now, man.
Yeah,
instead of saying Obama, instead of saying Osama, you said Obama bin Laden. I got the real death picture. There you go.
Oh, it's just X's over his eyes. That was done in Microsoft Paint. It looks really good.
That's got to be it, though.
Yeah. Well, that you know something? That's just one letter off. So it's very difficult, the Obama-Osama thing. Everybody's been doing it. Mm-hmm. So you got to say bin Laden. That's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah, but
just say bin Laden and then Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Obama, Osama.
If you went
back to 2001, I think we've done this break.
You never would have elected a guy named Obama.
Someone told you that in the near future, our president's going to be Obama.
Hussein. Yeah.
Right.
Barack Hussein Obama.
People would go, "You're fucking
really?
nuts.
Really? Is that what's going to happen?
You got to go to the funny fucking farm."
Yeah. But then...
see, thank you.
Happened.
This is what I heard too, Ed. Chris in Boston. Hey, Ope, Geronimo was the plan. Jackpot was Obama's code name.
Really? Sure, Jackpot wasn't the plan?
They changed it. And, it first came out that Osama was Geronimo, but now they're saying he was Jackpot and the plan itself was Geronimo. I don't know if that's true. I did hear that, though. Yeah, a lot of people saying it. The operation was Geronimo and his code name was Jackpot.
It's still pissed off some Indians.
Jackpot, though. That's hilarious.
Jackpot.
So they were going with the casino.
It is still ding, 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 clang, 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 clang.
And what do they say when they got him? What was the code? It almost sounded like a Kia.
Like, he's dead.
EKIA.
EKIA, right.
E is killed in action.
Mm-hmm. A Kia.
Enemy killed in action. EKIA.
What could E have been? Why would I think E?
Iraq.
Yes, with the E network. They killed the entire network. Egbert killed in action. Or Edgar. He shot my teeth. Putting moisture on them.
So what do you think happens next? Like, it's such a good feeling in the country right now, but there's going to be something that's just going to ruin everyone's fucking party.
Well, within minutes of the announcement, I said that you're going to start seeing people in a couple of days come out and say that the celebrations were inappropriate.
Oh, of course.
And those are already coming out. I've read a few of those.
But I'm talking about, something happens, unfortunately. The feeling is too good, and always when you get this feeling that's too good, there's always something right around the corner, unfortunately.
Well,
it just seems to be life.
I think we're more apt to have one of these homegrown fucking Muslim assholes do something that have a real international incident, like 9/11, especially. I don't think it'll be something that big. If anything, look out for kooks
in the mall,
running into a mall or
cafes,
movie theater,
stuff like that.
shit like that, with a gun and just shooting up some people.
Mark my word, the feeling is too good. There's something right around the corner. I don't think it's a 9/11 type situation.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with you.
A lot of security Thursday for Obama's trip here to New York.
Oh my God!
Tomorrow.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, you don't want to be downtown. That's for sure.
I think I'm going to go ride my bicycle down there.
Are you going to ride your bicycle down there and see what the deal is with the dealio?
I visit Ground Zero every once in a while. It's been a while. I heard one of the buildings is like 50 stories high now. Is that true?
Yeah. You pop up pictures of their progress.
I guess I haven't been there in a while then. I don't remember seeing that last time I was down there.
They're not still calling it the Freedom Tower, are they? That fucking horrible name. That reactionary name.
Freedom Tower.
Enough with of course we love freedom, but enough with the word freedom.
60
freedom.
stories.
Wish we had more of it.
Yeah.
Hey, they showed the video of inside the place. We know that, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's the video afterwards.
Yeah.
We want the video of the Navy SEAL running down these fucking
firefight.
hallways and turning the corner, and there he is.
Yes.
God, I want to see that. You think we'll eventually see that?
Yeah, at some point.
Not anytime soon.
No. It's like anything else. Everything gets out, but I think you're talking years.
Really?
Years. Maybe we'll see something. I don't know. I'd love to see it, like, right now.
How many people do you think have seen that video? How many? And is there a circle of people that they finally at the White House go, all right, you've been interning here a while.
You want to see this?
Let me show you something.
Check this out.
How many people do you think?
Check this out. It's great.
A couple hundred, maybe? If you're a senator, do you get to see this?
Yeah, I think so.
So are they knocking on doors
probably.
going, all right, let me see this fucking thing?
Yeah, there's
like who
probably
gets to see it?
gather 'em all up
Secretaries?
and-
Maybe the old shoe shiner?
Nah, I think you're right, though.
You think the White House shoe shiner that's been there since Eisenhower gets to see it? I love those
throw
old
him
guys.
a bone?
Right.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Yes, sir.
You've been scrubbing toilets for 50 years. Why don't you
Come on
here?
in. Check this out. It's great. You're going to love it.
That's the shit I always wonder about, that just weird fucking stuff. Like, who
Yeah.
gets to see that video? The heavies get to, but, I mean, is there other privileged people?
That's got to just be great. God, just seeing that fucking bashing the shit out of that place. Copters coming in, gunfire.
You think that'll be a mission eventually on Call of Duty or something?
Probably, yeah.
Someone will reenact that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, someone's going to pop that on a level. Make it a game level. Take out Osama.
I was listening on the way in that they had this shit figured out. They built a duplicate compound.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how much detail. They said they knew exactly how many feet they needed to run to get back to the choppers way before they did this mission.
All the doors and windows and
a million different scenarios.
Height of everything. Yeah, they ran through different scenarios. What would happen if this happened?
Imagine a Navy SEAL.
Just knew.
All of a sudden you jump out of that chopper and you go, I know this exactly.
Yeah, I know this
so
whole place.
Crazy.
I know it like it's my own house. Yeah. They train like motherfuckers.
Or imagine the guy had to get some Tums across the street from the pharmacy and the helicopter had to wait.
I don't think they would have waited. No. Probably would have been inconvenient and dangerous.
Right. Imagine.
If the helicopter's there and they want to shoot Bin Laden, but the guy giving the orders is getting Tums at the pharmacy.
He's just waiting like, oh, God.
That would piss off so many
Somebody
people.
in front using coupons.
They also had some of the older Navy SEALs guys on TV last night.
Yeah.
Saying like they start with over 200 guys and then they graduate with like 20.
Yeah.
They don't want you to quit. They make you. One guy was saying they make you think they want you to quit, but in the end they don't want you to quit. But they make it so fucking hard, hoping that you understand and can hang in there. But in the end, man, out of 200 guys, it's usually about 20 that graduate.
I watched a few shows on the
and you know they bring only the toughest guys in to begin with.
Yeah, to begin with.
That's what makes that amazing.
I've watched those shows, documentaries on there, and it looks like some of the worst, most uncomfortable shit. When you're they just have these lines of guys, half in the water, half in the sand, with holding up just giant logs or these rafts, giant logs.
Jimmy laughs.
Holding them over their
Jimmy
head.
just giggled.
They're trying not to fall asleep as these guys are just dumping shovelfuls of sand down their back. and making them roll around, pick the thing up again.
Just like Stripes.
Jump in the water. It's freezing cold. Jump out.
Yeah.
It just looks like some of the most uncomfortable training
Horrendous.
ever. Yeah.
And then this Team 6, half of the SEALs who go out for Team 6 don't make it. Like, that is a 50%
Yeah, that's
dropout
like
rate.
the motherfucker of the motherfuckers.
What could you possibly have to do more? Like,
Oh,
know what would get me in that training? Would be the
all of it would get me.
Oh yeah, obviously. Why am I even trying to sound like a tough guy? But the thing that would get me the most would be the lack of sleep.
oh, yeah, the guys
Lack
that
of
are falling
sleep
asleep are
destroys
amazing.
me in my everyday life. Like
Yeah.
when you guys come in here with no sleep, I don't know how you do it.
I went to bed at 2 last night.
Because those days when I have
Yeah.
no sleep,
Yeah.
I could barely function.
Yeah, it was 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it. The lack of sleep is the thing that would just kill me.
I had to stick around and stay up for the coupon show. Yeah, have you seen this fucking thing? Coupon fucking.
God, no. What's the coupon show?
Look, it's the gayest.
I love when you bring this late night TV to the show.
It's
I
the
love
gayest thing ever.
And you had to stay up for it?
But I was compelled.
You
There's this
were
guy.
done with Bin Laden coverage and said, I need to watch the coupon show?
Yeah, well, I had just turned on the TV upstairs, and a channel was on. I'm not even sure what the fuck it was. But then I'm seeing this guy, and he's saying that he's getting a bunch of these care packages together to send to the troops. And he uses these coupons and goes to the grocery store and buys shit and then sends it out. And they got this guy pushing 3 fucking shopping carts full of shit. He's got stacks of coupons. He rings up like $450 because they had to do 2 separate transactions because he had so much shit. It wouldn't fit on one register's like one transaction. First transaction, like $450 and shit like that. And then he gives the coupons. She's going beep, beep,
Over and over
beep.
again.
Like $5. Dude, $5 he had to pay. People are looking amazed that this guy is like, dude, and then he did it again. It was like something like $9. He got like a shitload of stuff, like $800 and some odd dollars for like $20.
We all know that, but that means clipping out coupons. Who the fuck's going to do that?
This guy was so like anal retentive and a little odd, a little Rain Man-ish with the numbers. Like he'd be going, okay, I need this toothpaste, and you'd think the big economy pack is more, but you could get more if you buy the little one
that
twice.
guy.
And then he's just got all the coupons. He's the guy you would not want to be behind him online. I know that.
Just buy your fucking toothpaste, please.
But he was buying a fuckload for the troops.
Well,
so.
that's a nice thing.
But yeah, and then it's like, so he buys all these toothpaste, and it goes, and these are free because all his coupons. So he gets that. He got a bunch of juice things, and it's like, yeah, all free. Like 30 of them in a shopping cart, doesn't pay anything.
Would you go through that?
No, you know what?
When you were poor, would you have?
When I was poor, too lazy.
Yeah, I just would steal stuff. That was way easier.
Yeah, that's free too.
Than clipping out fucking coupons.
I was watching, just going like, wow, I never knew there's a whole thing going on with this.
What do you mean it's
clipping.
what do you mean it's the coupon show?
It's like it's a reality show, and they get people that clip these coupons and save unbelievable amounts of money. Follow them around, see where they get the coupons from, where they got their inspiration from, and then they go shopping. And the big thing is when they go shopping and how much they could get off of their bill.
My mom was a coupon lady.
Yeah, to that extent, where she was got like
pull
getting
out
shit
a
for
little
nothing.
purse and just I got a coupon for that. I got a coupon. Oh yeah. Man.
And this guy had it all figured out. Like he knew the price of shit, and he'd be like, "Okay, that I got a coupon. It's double off, so it's this." And then you add the rebate to that, and like it ends up being nothing. And I'm there at 2 a.m. going, "I'm fascinated by this, but I have to go to fucking sleep."
Could you try to do it and videotape yourself trying to be coupon
I could
guy for
never.
one day?
I could, because I don't want to be the guy. Like I pride myself, no matter what I do, if it involves a line, I pride myself on being able to get the transaction done, walk away, and look at the line and go, "See, that's how it's done."
Right. You know what I finally have done though is I've become generic guy. Finally.
Really?
Because you get tricked by advertising, especially in the drugstore and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like fucking heartburn medicine or whatever, and you see the one that you know, and then the dumb generic one that looks just awful to its left. It just looks weak and unhealthy. But then you do study the ingredients. It's the same shit for like half
Really?
the price.
I don't know. I can't.
So
bring myself to get
I
that.
finally ventured into that world because too many people have that are in the know are like it's the same shit. It really is.
I can't bring myself to do that with certain things.
I'm the same way, but
Like
it's I
some
think
things,
I'm right.
it's like
Same thing.
Some things you're like, I don't care. I'll fucking.
Well, if
get
it's cereal
anything.
or something like that, it's not. You got to go with the frosted
Cereal,
flakes.
you got to go with that. Yeah,
you got to go with Tony the Tiger.
You can't go with sugary flakes.
Right.
And
No, I understand that.
Flake.
Food wise, I don't fuck around.
Yeah,
with,
you
but-
can't fuck around.
But all that dumb drug shit,
Yeah, shit like that.
keeping my stools solid or whatever, I'll fucking go with it.
Will you go with a generic stool solid?
I
fucking
made that up.
stool.
Usually, I need a softener. If you,
I need a
if you-
stool softener.
If you need to know the truth.
Well, the stool softener, like the generic brand, comes in a tube with it shaped like a cockhead.
And it loosens everything up nice for
Nice. By the way, can I apologize? We get the channels wrong. I just tweeted Sirius 105, XM 206.
you.
That's
What's wrong with you?
It's the other way around.
But you were saying that Howard's
what?
101 and 105.
Well,
so
well,
Howard,
he's a fortunate one. There's a few fortunate people that work here that get the same channel on both platforms.
Well-
For some reason, we still don't get that.
No, but how would they?
I would have loved to just been 2-0 whatever on both things. Who cares what we move down the dial?
How are we only 5 away? You're saying who buffers us between us and Howard? Well, there's 100 buffer, 100 between
Well,
us.
it's not about XM because we live in the XM world.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. That's right. The best up on XM. Okay.
I'll always be an XM guy.
Yeah.
So when I talk about this stuff, I talk from an XM point of view.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know, the company that was extremely creative and didn't rely on just one or two
I
things.
remember that, those days.
I'm an XM guy all the way to all the people that got fired.
I'll tell you what I am.
Fired.
I'm a fucking merger guy. Why? Because stock went up.
You're Mr. Merger
Well,
guy.
It did.
Well, there's some problems around the corner.
No.
What was that FCC thing?
No.
Oh, you don't even want to talk about it? Okay, sorry.
Oh, boy.
What?
No.
I want to talk about
No,
it.
I think Danny's right on this one.
All right. Whatever it is, I hate them.
He's absolutely right on this one. I'm sorry. I take that back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I slipped there. Sorry. Oh, here's Megan in D.C. Now, this is the shit we want. We need to bring sexy back.
What?
Megan
Here.
in D.C., she's a regular. I recognize her. What's up, Megan?
Ooh.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Listen to this
Hello.
story. Go ahead.
I had sex with a Navy SEAL in the bathroom of a party just because he was a Navy SEAL.
How great is that?
Great.
Wow.
He just told you he was.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he
How
told
about
him
you suck my cock?
Yeah.
Walk us through that. What kind of party? Did you go in the bathroom? Where'd you go?
Yeah, it was just, it was in a house in the bathroom.
Did you do the old bend over the sink?
He'd have sand on his balls.
Yeah.
I think we're actually on the floor, if I remember correctly.
Do you put his penis in your hiney and then put his arms over his head and run in place while he jammed it up your shitter? Excuse my language.
And the only reason you did it was because he was a Navy SEAL?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I just wanted to be able to say that I had, had sex with a Navy SEAL.
That's great. And he just wanted to be
And
able to
now
say,
I can
fuck the girl at the
actually
party. All right, you're good.
But they don't tell you that the Navy SEAls don't last that long.
No, they come immediately.
Yeah, that's the other side of that whole thing.
In and out. No load left behind.
And it just
He wasn't especially memorable
dribbles
either way.
out.
What's it?
I said he wasn't especially memorable either way.
Oh,
Say.
shit, because
He
there's
wasn't bad.
because they concentrate more on killing than fucking.
Right.
He was very muscly.
He was very muscly.
Do you like the muscly guys?
Yeah, he was really lean though. He wasn't like a big,
I hear most of you broads don't like the muscly.
So they tell us.
Is that what they tell
Yeah,
us?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
They love the muscly.
That's why I said it, because I was hoping for
A guy with
confirmation.
flabby arms and a pot belly.
Yeah.
That's
Dude, I look like an orangutan without a shirt. I'm sitting there. I'm like, who wants to fuck me?
Do you just say that to yourself in front of a mirror?
Dude, I say it out loud
the
to
answer
whoever's in the room.
is serious.
By the way, our pal Jim Norton's a jerk because he photobombed my fucking photo yesterday.
I didn't mean to.
With Guy Fieri. You're just a jerk.
Guy Fieri.
Women will fuck me as a means, like, to becoming closer. Like, it's never the goal, though. Like, a woman never looks at me and is like, I gotta fuck that guy. It's one of those things that, like, all right, if I have to, I will for the dinner.
So why don't we do this? She's gone.
Damn it.
I want to know if, in general, women don't like muscly guys.
I
Or how
think
big
they
do the
like
muscles?
muscly guys?
How big do the muscles get where you don't like it
They
anymore?
probably don't like, bodybuilder guys, but I think they like muscly guys. I think they would like to, grab onto a muscly guy than flabby guy.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I think.
Oh, fuck, that is true. Eastside Paul, thank you.
Huh?
My brother's restaurant, F.H. Riley's, who I'm a silent partner of.
Yeah.
Trust me, I say silent partner because I don't want to ruin what he's got going. #1 restaurant in Huntington, just voted.
Oh, wow.
What?
And F.H. Riley's, #1 restaurant in all of Huntington.
Well, there's plenty of restaurants in Huntington, too.
That's fucking huge because Huntington has become like a restaurant mecca for Long Island.
Yeah.
Every other fucking storefront is now a restaurant. Thanks for that, Eastside Paul. My brother's going to be stoked.
How far strong arm? Did you pay off? What'd you do? Break some legs?
We got some things.
Did some things? Got some things accomplished? Did some favors?
My brother's slowly but surely running that town.
You got some suction in Huntington? Some suction.
Yeah, some traction.
It's like that. Yeah, I think he's got suction with the captain.
I told you we bought upstairs, right? And
Yeah.
renting or buying, whatever the fuck, long-term lease.
Drug front or whorehouse? What are you making it?
Thinking Yankee Cranky Shop. 'Cause
Yankee Cranky?
We thought business was going way too well, and we need to fuck it up somehow.
That'd be great.
Just like I do on the radio. So
The inaugural Yankee Cranky day.
Yeah. It's going to have that photo of how do you explain it? It's always a logo of a woman like standing over a guy, and it's obvious that she's jerking him off. If you look at it the right way,
but it's a massage.
It's Chinese fucking characters, but if you squint, you could see. Oh fuck!
Yeah.
That's a woman jerking off a guy.
That's a yanking and a cranking going on.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Muscly guys, why don't we fucking go to break with that shit? What do you got? No, there's what? E-Rock?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw some. Are you calling the runner in?
Yeah.
Well,
you stretching a double into a triple over there? What are you doing?
Because you can't hear me, so we got to do signs.
I like the
There's a lot of
sign language. It just
that is
confused
sign
the hell
language.
out of me.
Got to watch. People might think it's gang signs and start bucking.
Yeah, I know. That's definitely a problem these days.
Amazing.
Oh, I know where I was going. So you were doing the coupon show. We got to get into the adult baby thing. I only saw a quick clip of this fucking weirdo.
Taboo, that show called Taboo. Yeah, I saw that.
You want to play the whole 5-minute preview clip?
There's a preview clip, and I think it airs tonight.
I think so. Yeah, it's the premiere, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people brought this to my attention, this adult baby. We had one of these in studio many years ago, and they're the real fucking deal, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on there.
And he's married, right? He's got a wife.
I only saw literally a couple seconds and said, oh, my God.
That's the weirdest thing, man. It's just the weirdest, dumbest thing.
I don't get it.
Just like a baby.
I don't get it.
What's wrong with you?
I don't get it whatsoever. And we got to talk about the sad end to the 1959 Playmate. What a great story.
Is that what she was? The
1959
Playmate?
Yeah.
So,
Yvette
yeah.
Vickers, who was really hot.
She was hot in that Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Although her eyes are a little too far apart.
You think?
Yeah, if you're going to get picky.
Was she the 59 Playmate of the Year?
I believe so. Is that her? Is that...
That don't look like her.
Yvette Vickers?
No.
If you go Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
All right, maybe they got her on the paper. Late 50s, though. She was certainly a Playmate.
Playboy, you'll see that. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's her. Wow. Damn it.
That's, wow.
Damn it!
Color pictures? Let's see.
Oh, my God. What would you do with that?
Oh, yeah, that ain't bad. Look at her. She's
Who's
laying
that?
on the couch.
That's Yvette.
That looks like a much newer picture than it is.
That's Yvette Vickers.
That picture's like from the 50s.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What a plump, juicy hiney.
Yeah,
She's in Danny S.
She had that guy.
That's an ass like fucking young Danny Ross hiney. Man, the booze bottles all over the floor.
If you didn't know any better, you would think these pictures were taken last week.
Yeah.
That's starting to
Yeah.
get creepy.
Let me see her cankles.
You used to be able to look at a picture and know that it was old.
Oh, my God, is that...
What?
I thought I saw a picture of her from, like... Is that her?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Who's that?
Is that her?
That's Warren Haynes.
Oh, my God.
That time is a bitch.
Wow.
None of
That
us
really
escaped
is
that shit,
just
huh?
bad.
Wow,
Well,
that's the
some
same
do.
broad?
Oh, look at that picture. Hold on. Go. Yeah, where's her hair? Just her face. Where she got the hair in her eyes. Yeah, let me see that shit.
I like the face pictures.
Look at that.
Look at this face.
She looks fucking...
You can't see because it's radio.
Yeah, she looks good there.
Her eyes are a little far apart.
Nah, but she got a roundish face for it.
Yeah.
She's fucking hot. And then, wow, what a tragic end.
We'll tell you what happened to her
Oh,
next if you
yeah.
haven't heard yet.
Kramer!
It's tough to tease anything these days with this stupid social
It
network.
really is.
But what the hell, we're old school with that tease for you. All right, and and the adult baby clip. Yes, stay there.
And now, 99 seconds of Canadian author Ian Halperin defending Canada. And go.
What's the capital of Canada?
Oh no, Saskatchewan!
Anyone know? Seriously, anyone here know the capital of Canada?
I honestly do not know.
Come on.
I would guess.
And I rest my case. I rest my case.
I think
it doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. Everyone
who gives a shit?
Every Canadian.
I don't know the
Every Canadian, when you ask them what's the capital here,
because the U.S.
they
is
will respond.
Because the U.S. is pop culture more interesting.
Illiteracy
Canadians
is
want
a
to be
problem.
Americans. We don't give a shit about Canada.
Yes, it is a problem in the U.S. when we were creating the light bulb to read by.
Right.
Yes.
And Ian.
That's my point.
You have Canadian resentment
New
against
York
the US.
is
what your
not
point is.
the
Ian,
entire
listen,
world. Step out,
We
see the
don't
world,
say it
get
is.
educated.
I fly everywhere.
You cannot even name the capital of Canada.
I don't care about that.
Well, you
I don't
better
give a
care,
shit about
because
that.
we are in business
What was the
together.
original name of
both
Black
countries.
Sabbath? What was the original name of Black Sabbath?
I don't care about the Black Sabbath.
That's how I feel about Canada's capital. Who gives a shit?
There you go.
It was
I'll tell you.
What's Ozzy Osbourne's real name? Exactly.
But any Canadian will name the capital
because the U.S.
of the U.S.
The
and you
U.S.
guys.
is what's down here keeping you from getting fucked and kept you from getting fucked by communists.
Yeah, exactly. How about we're
communists?
Yes.
Dude, I could
Russia
go.
would have stomped
Okay,
over.
let me tell you something.
Stomped over Canada.
I could go to the hospital today, check in, and I don't get an outrageous bill.
Yeah, you don't
You
get
guys got to go, and you're fucked up the
Wait
ass.
online.
Wait
online.
What's the name of my HBO special? What's the name of my HBO special?
Dude.
No, you don't know
Yeah.
because I'm not big enough for you just to know that.
No.
That's the way it is about
Dude,
Canada. We
it's
don't look at
HBO.
Canada like
we
that.
We are neighbors in business, Canada and the U.S.
Stop it, you silly goose!
We have to wrap.
You're out of your mind.
We got to wrap up, but it's Ottawa. We all know that.
That was Canadian author Ian Halperin defending Canada unsuccessfully on the Opie and Anthony Show.
The virus. Get in touch with the Opie and Anthony Show. 866-WOW-1-WOW. Send your feedback to feedback@opieandanthony.com. Opie and Anthony.
Let's do this. We got Jesse James coming in today. He's got a new book out called American Outlaw.
We're just embarrassing each other by putting pictures from our iPhones up on the Apple TV during commercials.
There's some good ones popping up
Yeah,
there.
we all seem to have horrid pictures of each other.
Well, of course. You have to.
Of course you do.
Anthony, Yvette Vickers.
Yvette.
We were looking at some really nice pictures of her from back in the day.
Yeah.
It's too visual, unfortunately.
I know, it's just
funny,
great.
though. She was a Playboy playmate.
Yep.
She was in that movie. You saw this movie?
Oh, yeah. Attack of the 50-Foot Woman was a staple when I was growing up, and Creature Feature would play it on Channel 5 here in New York.
Did you star in it?
She was the 50-foot woman, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
And she was also in Attack of the Giant Leeches. Did you see that one?
That one I missed. A bit of a drop-off from Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Well, what do you do after Attack of the 50-Foot Woman?
Yeah, she was pissed off because, her husband was, a little philanderer and stuff, and she wound up growing to be 50 feet tall through some radioactivity or some bullshit, and she was chasing after him, finally caught him and threw him or some shit.
Didn't they try to remake that movie?
I
want to say like Daryl Hannah.
Daryl Hannah.
It was Daryl Hannah, right?
Yeah, it sucked.
They just couldn't get it going. Well, we go to Los Angeles.
Yes, Dateline, Los Angeles.
This girl was fucking beautiful, a playmate. Fast forward a bunch of decades, and this is what happened to her.
Yikes.
The mummified body.
You don't want to. You don't want to be that.
Of a former Playboy playmate who once starred in the cult film Attack of the 50-Foot Woman was found in her Los Angeles home. She was 82, Ann.
82 years young.
And I believe we saw a picture of her looking 82. Looking every
really,
bit of 82.
Right after we were looking at her hot Playboy pics.
Yeah.
And then we went to that, and wow, what a drop-off.
All that is a few Christmases. That's it.
Oh, my. Oh, man. Yeah.
That's
like
how I keep track of time.
50 Christmases for her.
Bunch of Christmases go by, and that hot 1959 playmate is your grandmother.
Oof.
She was discovered by a neighbor in an upstairs room of her home. She had not been seen for a long time.
Oh, boy.
So finally they decided, why don't we take a look inside and see what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
She may have been dead for close to a year.
Wow.
See, if
a year.
If you live long enough, this is how it ends.
Yeah, because everyone else you know is dead.
Right.
So you're just kind of alone.
Right.
And you could be missing for a year and no one will even know.
But what does it matter if you're dead already? Does it really matter in the end?
It's kind of creepy, the thought of her just dead day after day. The sun comes up, the sun goes down, leaves a little shadow across the floor, and she's just laying there.
You think there's that sun movement that just goes up and across her dead eyes?
Across the dead eyes, and
day after day for a year.
And then it's pitch black.
Every once in a
dark.
while, a fly lands on her.
Yeah, but she was mummified, so she's just laying there.
Wow.
Look at that ass.
Look at that ass. Was that ass mummified?
Man.
Damn. She might have been dead for close to a year. Neighbor Susan Savage. Way to go, neighbor.
Oh, boy, those savages.
The stupid savages didn't know what was going on.
No.
We've all been crying about this. Nobody should be left alone like that.
Under the photogs? Absolutely crying.
Oh. Sorry.
Absolutely crying. That's terrible.
Anything, E-Rock? Anything? That should be on a hot button at this point.
Oh, I know. It's fantastic.
You got Schmidt now. This isn't a Schmidt situation.
No, it's not a Schmidt.
This is not a Schmidt
situation. The neighbors are just absolutely crying over here.
Yeah, the neighbors basically saying no one should be left alone like that. Well, how about you fucking go over there with a pie every once in a while? You're the neighbor.
You're the neighbor. You're the one that was supposed to be the one that goes over there.
And being a neighbor has responsibilities.
Yeah.
Your family is number one, and then your neighbor's number two. So if the family's not around, it's your job to go over there and check every once in a while.
If you see that pile of mail and that pile of newspapers on the front stoop,
never a good sign.
It's never a good sign.
What about
it means, wow, her career is going really well, and she's overseas filming and forgot to tell the mail to not deliver.
Or the lawn gets a little long.
Lawn gets a little long, and the house, maybe a gutter falls down and it never gets moved.
All of a sudden, the shutter kind of falls askew.
Yeah, it never gets fixed.
No, you might want to check. So the official cause of death has not been determined, but police do not suspect foul play. Of course not.
Yeah.
And then they give her credits, but she was mummified when they found her.
Mummified.
Does that mean no smell?
A year. I think so, right?
How long does a body smell before
I don't know. It depends on the heat, I
gets
guess.
mummified?
Yeah, I think it's all dried out and everything, so it was probably somewhat of a smell. Can't imagine no smell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's in there going, hey, she's calling a mummy or something.
I doubt it.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go to Bill in Georgia. Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Hello, boys.
Hey.
Didn't anybody notice that the lights had not been turned on and over? You know, who paid her bills?
Hello, Bills.
Ducks have bills. Buffalo Bills.
Well, the bill people will just turn all your shit off, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
So maybe all of a sudden the neighbor saw that light bulb finally go off, but that was the lighting company turning off the electricity finally.
I heard it was a matter of the newspapers and mail and cobwebs on the mailbox and stuff. And somebody came walking up, I believe it was a neighbor, saw through broken glass, because the house had started becoming really run down, looked through broken glass, saw his blonde hair, and then realized it was a wig, one of her many wigs. Yeah, the envelopes were yellowing, and everything was kind of getting old, and then decided to call the police. And,
Would that take more than a year?
Nah, I don't think so.
For your house to start looking like shit?
Yeah, you don't do anything to your house for a year, and it'll look kind of fucked up, I think. But yeah, especially with mail and newspapers and stuff being delivered. And the police went in, I guess, and she's dead.
She's dead.
Don't look too good.
No.
She's a mummy. Yeah, but that's how it ends for another Hollywood B-movie actress.
Beauty, look at that.
Playboy beauty. That shot is so... That is a fuck her in the ass picture right there. That would have been so fucking spankable growing up.
Yeah,
like
her records are thrown on the floor. Like, let's just listen to some records.
Yeah, let's listen to some music. I
Do you
got a
mind
bottle
if I take
of wine.
my pants off while we listen to Zeppelin?
Yeah, I'm gonna just take my pants and panties off and lay here on the couch. You could come over and
Hey, are you wearing your shirt? I want to wear your shirt.
Yeah, I'll wear your shirt, and you could just stick your schnoz up my asshole.
The record's just thrown
Glass
around.
of wine, an ashtray, because she's smoking.
She's even leaning over to put an old track on.
Yeah, she's putting a little bit of that on. Probably Perry Como. A little Perry Como.
You think she's got a pelt if you turn her over?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's craziness.
Down the fucking upper thighs.
Oh, she got a big-ass bush. There was no shaving. It wasn't allowed.
I think evolution has taken away the hair that goes down the legs now.
You think it is?
Yeah.
For the most part.
In the last 20 or 30 years, they don't. If they let it go, it's not growing down the
you
sides
can see
anymore.
when some stubble grows in, if it's out of hand or not. Wow, look at that. Yeah, just found her all stiff.
Are you humming over there?
I love to hum. I'm glancing through just Jesse James's book because we got them like late yesterday. Like,
yeah.
Why do we always? We can't read and do a radio
It's
show
amazing,
at the same time.
but it looks
If we had
fucking
this
great.
last night, we could have kind of perused it a little bit.
well, there was
right?
no one in the mailroom. Might not be the book company's fault. There was no one in the mailroom here or something.
All right, let me see.
The mailroom, my favorite place.
I judge every book by pictures.
I judge it by its cover.
And I'm not a fan of all the pictures being thrown in the middle of a book, by the way, which he has done here.
Well, I tell you why they do that.
I like when they're just spread around the entire book, because then all of a sudden you're on page 17 and it pops to page 21. You didn't have to read anything. That's a great feeling.
That's funny. I like that too, but they do that for cost probably because all the pictures are the same type of paper in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Is that how
I'm
that
guessing,
works? Yeah, I guess logically that makes sense. So far, so good?
I love it. I really do. I'm not. We have him in today, and I'm not just saying that because he's in. But the opening chapter is about paparazzi. And it's like I feel myself getting angry, fucking reading it 3 sentences in, like how much I hate these people. Oof. And apparently he's very open about his infidelity and stuff. So,
well,
everybody knew about it.
Yeah, he's got to be at this point.
Yeah, but you know how people are though. They don't like to, they don't want to talk about the interesting thing. Like, it's in the past. We wrote a book about it.
Yeah, I know. It just got annoying. I'm just looking at pictures too.
I'm reading.
Kid Rock.
See right here, page 235. Apparently, Janine said arching her eyebrows.
Ooh,
that's what I do. I tease.
Let me do that. James, Johnny Piness whispered, "I hear Zook wants another shot at you."
Mm-hmm.
You got one in.
It's a good tease.
What does that mean?
Just for a while, Mom, I assured her. Just till I get my shit together.
I got a better one.
Yeah?
Listen to this one. Janine, I said stiffly. It really says that. I really don't think that's a great idea. What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
I'm thinking right in the old shitter. You got one, Jimmy?
Janine, stop it, I said, screaming, stepping closer to her. She whirled and picked up a large stainless steel knife from our cutting board. Don't fucking touch me, she screamed. I will cut you wide open.
No way.
That was a legitimate Lulu of a sentence.
Wow.
Yeah. He's had some great ones.
Yeah.
This Janine does not sound like a fucking charmer.
I'm going to do everyone a favor and read the last sentence of the book.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Why?
Depends on what
Last
it
sentence
is.
of the book says, "My foot presses down on the gas pedal a little more. I blast through the desert, wind whipping at my face toward home." And how does it begin? That's the end of the book. I want to see how it begins. I didn't give anything away with that.
No.
Okay, here's how the book begins. "Oh shit, it's him. Get ready, get ready." Perfect.
He really does this Jesse James thing on the back cover, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
He's got the little bowler hat on and the...
Is that what that's called?
45.
How do you know that?
I don't know. From
Wow.
history, I
Who's
guess.
that naked on our screen?
Oh, well. What have we got here? Is that...
Who is that?
This is ex-wife.
That's a chick with the knife?
That's Janine?
Oh. God
Damn it.
Oh, she was the porn girl. All right.
Well.
All right, listen, we got
put
other
his
things to
wee-
do.
He put his wee-wee there.
I fucking hate crazy chicks. Crazy people in general.
Well, yeah.
Crazy chicks.
Who likes
crazy.
them?
I know.
Jimmy just goes, I know. I guess there's a few people that like them.
You think with my past record, I do.
You like crazy chicks, right?
Yeah, I don't know. They're not crazy like when I first talked to them.
When I was dating, I didn't mind throwing in a crazy chick. I didn't mind it.
I've noticed they're all crazy, though.
Well, they're all sisters.
It's a weird thing.
Old friend of mine used to go, they're all sisters.
They're all pink on the inside. Right.
Having a crazy chick every once in a while is not bad.
Yeah.
As long as you knew how to get rid of them.
Every once in a while. It's been since 1976.
One after another for you?
Oh, it's never stopped. Never.
But do you adjust knowing that?
No.
Really?
I throw my line into the same pond every time. That's what I do.
Yeah. I was like you, and I dated a lot of women that didn't have fathers.
Yeah.
And then guess what? I said, maybe that's the problem here. So I started dating women that had fathers.
I don't want to deal with them either.
Well, you're the same age.
Well, yeah, that's true. Not like you're fucking called Junior by your father-in-law.
We're close in age, that's for sure. But have you had a situation where you're older than the father yet?
Nope.
Close?
Yeah, a couple of, not close where it's like, wow, that, counting months or anything, but
yeah,
close enough.
Mm-hmm.
If he was around, but, they're not, which is good. Like that.
Where's the adult baby clip? We want to play that today.
Ah.
And also, is it worth playing the Miley Cyrus? I heard this damn thing.
Visually, it's hysterical because as
it's getting a lot of
Travis pointed
attention.
out, she is doing the Elaine dance.
She's singing Nirvana?
She's doing the thumb kick dance.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus did Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And someone put together the Elaine Bennis.
I've heard worse, Like, as
I
far
don't think
as-
it's that bad.
As far as covers go, like the American Idol guy was a lot worse.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a Nirvana fan. I didn't think it was that bad.
I just watching the video.
Why did she dance like
It's
that?
hilarious. And then they keep cutting back to Elaine at the party doing her dumb
It's the same
kick
dance.
dance. It really is.
Oh, that's great.
George's face. For her to come up with that dance was brilliant.
Right.
That fucking dance is the dopiest looking thing ever.
Travis, we should tweet that today. That's good. Absolutely. Miley Cyrus versus
that's a good
Elaine
one.
Bennis.
I'll send you the link, but it's also on What Would Tyler Durden Do?
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our pal over there?
Very
WWTDD.com if you want to see this video that we're laughing at.
Yeah.
But here's the audio. We'll play just a little bit of this. Miley Cyrus doing Smells Like Teen Spirit.
I wasn't feeling that.
Nah.
I wasn't feeling that, yo.
She's got to do a better job than that if you're a big star, right?
It's
A
not
big
good.
If that's a local band doing it, not bad.
It's not good, but It's not terrible.
I don't know the beginning part, the chorus. You know,
she just
she
shouldn't
was
be
there to
singing
hit
it
the
to
notes.
begin with.
Yeah, she shouldn't be singing it.
There's a few songs out there that you just shouldn't try. I think that's one of them.
Yeah, definitely.
You know
It's
what
so
I mean?
iconic that.
Yeah. Is there a short list of songs? We don't have to make an official list, but is there a short list of songs that you just should not do?
SATURDAY.
Oh my God!
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's iconic.
Leave the Bay City Rollers alone.
Yes. If only they could do it.
Smells Like Teen Spirit seems to be one of those songs. I'm trying to think of another one. Could you do Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah, that's kind of
a staple for a lot of bands.
Yeah, you can. It's weird. It's got to be like.
I really believe Smells Like Teen Spirit's one of those you should just leave alone. But I guess I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head.
Unless you're really cool.
Huh?
Then you could do it if you're really cool.
Who could do it though, and where people go, okay, that was all right. You know what I mean? What artist could do Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Eric is suggesting we get Broadcast to try and do it. Don Wicklund.
Oh, Donnie Wicklund.
Ah, yeah, Donnie Wicklund.
Does he do Smells Like Teen
I don't
Spirit?
know. Maybe you could give it a shot.
I would say
The Virus, Sirius XM. And now, the Opie and Anthony Show continues. This is After O&A Live. Here's your host, Sam Roberts.
It's After Opie and Anthony Live. Opie and Anthony are very much gone, as was evident by that last live read. Sometimes things still need to get done, and there's nobody left here to do them, so that's when we pick up the slack. We're still here. Me and E-Rock, Danny and Travis are around. I know Opie shouldn't have left. He should have stayed. He performed very well yesterday. He was walking out with Roland. I guess Roland figured that today's guest went so well, he was going to pitch more, because he was following Opie down the hall, which sometimes works well for Roland, and sometimes does not. We'll ask him when he gets in. Hello, you're on After Opie and Anthony Live.
Hey, yeah, this is Bobo.
Yeah, what's up, Bobo? You're on the air.
Oh, I'm on the air live. This is a surprise to get on the air this quickly.
Well, why did you? I mean, the show literally.
You could get off the air this quickly too.
Ouch! The show just started, Bobo. So can I put you on hold and we'll get back to you?
Yeah. You guys asked me to call in.
All right. Well, Who asked you to call
Nobody
in?
did. We've been in here the whole time.
Yesterday you did. You guys never got to me.
I don't know. Well, yesterday was a busy show. I'm going to put you on hold and we'll get back to you, okay?
All right.
All right. Bobo's going to stay on hold. Yesterday was a busy show, but it was no show in comparison to today's. How about Jesse James? The streak is alive with excellent guests. Jesse James was in here for like an hour and a half, and it seems like he would have stayed all day if we would have let him.
It seems Ant made a new gun friend.
When that happens, you know it's going well. And that's who else did that happen with? The interview was moving, and it was kind of headed towards the end, and then something about guns comes up, and it brings everything to a whole new light. Who else was that?
I'm trying to think. I think at one point Stone Cold.
Yeah, it was somebody before that,
somebody
though.
else.
The camaraderie that exists between gun owners is an amazing thing to see, and we definitely saw it today. Jesse James was a phenomenal guest. His book, American Outlaw, is in stores now. He's doing signings and everything. His Twitter is free Jesse James, so you can get all his signings and all that there. But we're looking around the hall. I'm trying to see if Roland is coming back yet. He's obviously just taking up Opie's time in the lobby.
Yeah, he went. He followed them down to the elevators.
Well, you should tell him to bring Opie back here, and from now on,
I did. I asked him to come back, and he said he felt he was being overexposed. And
Who did?
And that this show is cheapening his product.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that, but what I'm trying to say is Roland should. I mean, this whole part of this show is kind of featuring everything that goes on behind the scenes, right? I mean, that's the whole thing of bringing people in randomly and letting everybody know what's going on. That's why Bobo's on the phone anyway. So why wouldn't Roland pitch his guests live on this show to Opie?
Because Opie decides he's walking towards the elevator, and if Roland wants to get anything done, that's where he has to go.
Opie should stay in here. What's up, Troy Kwan?
Is Bo still on the phone?
Yeah.
No, he's not, is he?
No, he's on hold, yeah.
Oh, he kept calling all morning.
Okay, let's get Bobo on the phone. He was calling the O&A show? Because you screen the calls for O&A.
Yeah, he was calling in and he'd go, "This is Bobo." And I was like, "What's up, Bobo?" And then he would just hang up. And he kept doing it all morning. And I just asked Travis because I thought it was a goof or something.
Bobo, were you pranking Troy?
No, Troy, I think it was a conspiracy.
Oh, shit.
Well, why did you keep calling?
Bobo?
Yeah, that was part of the. I'm telling you, I think it is a conspiracy because I wasn't calling.
Oh, he's fucking with you, dude. Bobo, Troy.
What an asshole.
Bobo's fucking with you.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Like a dick?
No, I just didn't know what the hell was going on.
He's just sitting there poking and prodding at you.
Yeah. The goof's on me.
Yeah, exactly. That phone, you get very angry in that phone screening room.
Well,
I've seen you yell at a lot of people.
It's just a bombardment of fucking assholes.
Is that what it
this
is?
one included?
And then you got this guy calling, hey, it's me, Bobo, and then hang
up, not saying anything.
Did it get you frustrated?
Yeah, absolutely.
It did,
Every time he's up here, I have to hear his voice. I get frustrated.
Eric, you were in there with Troy today. Did you know this was going on?
No, Troy didn't hit that peak where he overpowers the headphones as I'm listening to the show today.
Well, like you got the headphones on,
yeah,
and he's yelling so that
some
you
of my
can't-
favorite parts of Troy answering the phone is when he just yells out of nowhere. He goes, "What's your fucking name?"
What gets you so upset, Troy?
Well, because they call in and they're like, I'm like, Opie and Anthony, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Yeah, tell fucking Anthony. And I'm like, what's your name? Sir, what's your name? What is your name?
Why don't you just...
It never gets past that point
And
before Troy
just
starts profanity spewing towards the listener.
And they're just like,
hangs up.
fucking... And I'm like, you gotta fucking be kidding me.
Why don't you just wait patiently?
Because the phone banks are lit.
And you're trying to move this thing along.
Yeah, because they're looking to see what's going on for content for the show. I'm trying to get it to them as fast as I can.
And last night was DJ night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you're not going on much sleep.
2 hours.
So you're irritable.
No, I feel great, actually. I really do.
But
I feel fine.
But you don't think it'd be easier for some asshole like Bobo to get under your skin based on the fact that you haven't slept that much?
Sam, he gets under my skin every time I hear his fucking voice. Because
You
he's
don't
just
think he's
annoying.
funny?
He's just annoying. He needs a hobby, is what he needs.
This is it. He needs a job.
He needs a life.
He kept calling me over the weekend because
on your cell.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Because thanks to whoever gave him that. He kept
Might have
calling
been
me.
I don't know.
He kept calling me because I guess he went up to Foxwoods.
Oh, I heard about this.
But he was there like amazingly early. Like this was early afternoon. And he just kept texting and leaving voicemails that they don't know anything about my ticket. What are you doing about this?
Listen, Bobo, are you still there?
Yeah.
Somebody Facebook messaged a bunch of us on staff, and they said they had spoken to you at Foxwoods, and it really sounded like it was you. Number one, you said that if you told this person, he's just some fan that Facebook messaged us, one of our lovely fans, but just a fan, I don't remember his name. You said that if you saw Danny, you were going to slap him in his face.
No, I did not say that.
What did you say to him?
I don't remember saying that at all.
Well, what would you have wanted to slap Danny in his face?
No.
Why not?
I would not, all right? I would have said hi.
Okay. So that's a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Well, then tell me this. Why were you also telling this person that you were working on a super secret Bobo Worst of with E-Rock?
I did not say that either.
I don't think that he made that thing up. Bobo, that sounds exactly like something you would say. E-Rock, tell us more about the super secret Worst of Bobo that you're working on with
That's
Bobo.
news to me.
So Bobo was lying.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Bobo.
Who was this, all right?
Why are you telling people this stuff?
No, that was a friend of mine that never said anything like that about me before.
What?
So he did
Who
say
is
it.
this? Who is this that said this?
Well, who did you tell it to?
I don't know. I was just talking to my friend Matt.
He just said he
Okay,
didn't say
we
it.
already know. Now we know that you said it, Bobo. So you also said the thing about slapping Danny. You just said it to your friend, but you said
I never
it.
said anything about Danny. That I never said.
But you said the worst of thing.
Yeah, but I never said anything about Danny.
Okay, E-Rock.
Remember in the early days when we started having Bobo on regularly?
Those were
listeners
dark days.
Yeah, listeners would tell us they would see him at like F.H. Riley's or comedy clubs or whatever, and he would sit there and just lean over, even if they weren't talking to him, and he'd just go, "I'm the famous Bobo from Opie and Anthony."
This is the same Bobo who thought he was famous because his neighbors recognized him. His neighbors recognized him. Think about that.
Somebody also just texted me that Bobo was at a comedy club or something and had printouts of his photo that he just started to hand out to the crowd,
I think
and they
that's
had
probably-
no idea who he was.
That's probably a lie. Bobo, is that true?
That's probably a lie, right? I was.
It's not a lie, is it?
I was signing some photos. And I was performing, all right? I didn't hand
brought
them
his own
out.
printouts.
Where did you get photos, Bobo?
No, they were just pretty much photos I took myself that was taken on a camera.
Is Mr. Maloonigans involved in the photo?
No.
Troy, would you be interested in a Bobo photo?
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no.
So, Bobo, we'll deal with the Danny thing at some point. I'll get you to admit it. But
I never said anything about
E-Rock
that.
is saying that this Worst Of featuring Bobo, that was a total fabrication.
All right, I might have misheard something. All right,
Misheard.
But the thing about Danny, I never said.
Listen, Bobo, until you can not make things up about the show, I just got a note from way up top, from one of the presidents of this company. Are you serious? Okay. Until you cannot lie and make things up about the show, it's now become a liability issue. We're going to have to ban you from the show until,
No, come on.
No, we're going to have to. Sorry, buddy.
How long? How long?
Look, 6 months. But I'll see if I can shorten it.
What, they suspended me for 6 months?
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
No, come on.
Look, we'll work it out, Bobo.
Good riddance, asshole.
Don't say that, Troy. Everything will be fine, all right, Bobo?
They didn't really do that, all right? I want proof. I want to see.
All right, we'll send you something, buddy.
Get a hobby.
Don't.
A written statement.
Okay, I'll send you a written statement.
Statement, all right?
All right.
6
See you
months,
later,
all right?
Bobo. Okay, and hang up on Bobo. That's about all I could take of Bobo today.
I have two things for you, Sam.
They better not be about him.
Okay, one, yeah, I did talk to him because he was annoying me in the office about doing a Bobo Worst Of just so he would leave.
So I just hung up on him and lied to him because I...
At least he got rid of him.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I guess...
You guys are mean.
We found some other production that Derek made and just threw into the system.
Tease it, because I want to play something first.
Okay.
So this is new Derek production?
It involves... I'm guessing it involves Bobo. I've never seen this before, and I don't think we ever played this.
By the way, I like that Derek's just doing production now for this show. I think that's funny, because he played something the other day.
Yeah, because he does stuff. Because what he does is sometimes when he really likes production pieces and they fit in with the show, he gives Opie a disc. Opie plays it. We put it in the system. When he just does something that's weird or for his own amusement, he just puts it right in the system without telling anybody. And so we find this stuff now. So we're going to play a new D-Boy production piece. But first, we were talking about grown baby. Now, Troy, you're an adult baby, correct?
No.
That's weird. I don't know where I got that from then.
I don't wear diapers.
I don't know. I guess I got misinformation then. But are you sure, like, weekends or whatever?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I got misinformation then. We were doing the baby fetish video today. That's not the first related conversation we've had. In 2008, back in the K-Rock days, we had a similar conversation. Not terribly similar, but it was along the same lines. It was themed, so we can play it. About diaper fetishes. I know that the baby guy said it wasn't sexual or whatever. The diaper fetish, well, the diaper fetish is. So we're going to play Opie, Anthony, Jim, the whole gang of us relating to diaper fetishes right here on After Opie and Anthony Live.
After O&A Live.
Well, authorities say that he's got a fetish with diapers. He allegedly wears them.
All right. I just don't get this one at all. Diapers. Did you go in your diety?
I think it's called infantilism.
Yeah, remember we had the guy that was in diapers and he came on with the dominatrix?
I sure do. And we were told not to laugh at him. And then he comes in dressed as old school baby. We're like, how do we not laugh at him? You can't come in like old school baby with the big bonnet on.
The bonnet. He looked like the baby from the Little Rascals. That was like, go chase yourself.
Yeah, sure.
He was a big, fat guy in a diaper and the little, like, baby dress outfit and the bonnet.
on the bonnet. He was well over 250 pounds in a oversized diaper.
And he got changed, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure
The
did.
dominatrix changed him, like laid him down on a little mat on the floor, and he was kicking his little legs, his big fat legs.
And he's like, I don't mind talking about this. He was trying to be
Yes.
all serious, and we're just laughing.
This is what I do as a release for a thing. You're in a diaper. Shut up. No one's taking you seriously.
Danny, could you go back to that picture you found? Adult baby pictures could be the funniest thing you can find on the internet.
Just put in adult baby on
Look at this.
Google, I guess.
Is there anything
Images.
funnier than that?
Look
right
at
there.
this tool.
Can we get that up on O&A Radio? All right,
And he's
we'll do
trying to bend his legs in that friggin' bow-legged baby stance.
that. Well, the bending of the legs is so, Mama could, clean you up.
Clean you up with a little baby wipe.
He's getting into the cleanup position.
How much love do you need?
Huh?
How much love do you need?
What happened in your youth? What was missing that drove you to that?
Fetishes suck.
You're right. Fetishes are awful.
They're just embarrassing for everybody. Sorry,
They
Jimmy.
really are.
Jimmy's like, well,
I can't even disagree.
They're horrid. You know something? Even the most subtle thing that you might do while you're taking care of business for yourself goes right out the window the moment of completion. You're just like, ugh.
What you got to do with fetishes?
I gotta clean this up, and it looks all silly.
Throw teenage boy sweat socks off your face.
What you got to do with fetishes is just you got to turn off your brain, because if you really start thinking about what the situation you're in, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, just looks silly.
You have to somehow just shut the brain off, and then maybe you can get into it.
It feels
look at this
stupid.
Look at this guy.
Oh, stop!
I want a montage of baby adult diaper pictures on O&A Radio.
Did his parents send him out to work at 3 or something? That's the only way. I missed my childhood. Oh God, look at this fat retard. He's got a pacifier around his neck.
I swear to God.
A giant safety pin in the front.
What company makes the adult diapers? Not the ones.
Yeah, not like
for
the pens.
Right, but this old school diapers that look really big.
He looks like me.
He
does not look like you.
Yeah, he kind of looks like
He's
Jimmy.
much fatter, Jimmy.
He is fatter, but he looks the face.
You're svelte, Jim, now.
It's the face.
Yeah?
Oh,
You think he looks like you?
It's terrible.
All right, let's get back to this guy. Find more adult diaper pictures, please.
Well, authorities say that he's got a fetish with diapers. He allegedly wears them and is accused of showing them to young children.
I know these guys got to be professional, but how are you not laughing as you're doing this story?
Shows them to young children.
Get a load of this clown.
What an ass.
Why the seriousness? Like it's a space shuttle launch. Oh my God, nappy guy. Nappy guy.
Well, nappy guy because he's taking a nap.
Well, it's
taking a little nappy.
Nappy's a British diaper, I think. That's the term for British diaper.
Well,
Is it? How did you know that?
Who doesn't?
All right.
Common knowledge, Ed.
Yeah.
Bet it is. In some sectors.
Certain circles.
Certain circles of nappy guy.
Should we give out this website, or should we wait to get all the goodness for ourselves first?
I was just talking about diapers in England.
It's a pay site, so I can't really get to anything
all right, well.
too delicious.
Oh,
on
damn.
me.
I have the password.
Yes.
Why am I just bashing Steve today?
You're not. You're just doing impressions. Because he's going to come in and go, oh, yes, you do.
Yes, the password is.
Yes.
Showing them to young children. A neighborhood in Holiday knows all about this man known as Boy Diaper. 31-year-old.
Boy Diaper?
Wow.
Oh, he's really
The
going
best part
for
of
it.
that sentence is everybody knows. I mean, it might be okay if one or two people know.
Yeah.
Hey, I know your name is Boy Diaper, but when it gets to the point everybody knows.
Aren't you Boy Diaper?
Well, he's the guy that Robin actually aced out for the job.
Holiday knows all
Diaper.
about this man known as Boy Diaper. 31-year-old Barton Bagnus was charged in February with wearing a diaper and showing it to kids. Police know all about him. In 1999, he was convicted for a similar crime, and he's on Utah's sex offender registry where his alias is Boy Diaper. The February case happened on this street in Holiday, and he was charged with 11 counts of lewdness involving a child.
He always had a big bag
on him with
okay. I was sure we were going to have to dump that until she continued.
Whoa.
I don't know what kind of diapers he's using. Do they make transparent ones?
on him with diapers in it, and then he would always he would ask the kids if they wanted to see his diapers, and then he would pull his pants down and his shirt up and show them that he was wearing diapers.
Aw, it's cute.
Is that pedophile though, or is he just
Exhibition.
or not even sexual, but
exhibitionist.
really trying to be a kid? That's weird.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
I want to find out where he works, and then we can make some more.
If he's a lawyer,
preying on the most innocent of victims. Shap.
Yesterday, Bagnus was arrested after authorities say he came to this recreation center and exposed the diaper he was wearing to children.
We're frustrated because we've made numerous arrests, numerous contacts with this man, and it seems that he's back out on the street.
The 31-year-old lives with his parents in Holiday. His mother claims Bagnus suffers from dyslexia and was a victim of bullying during school.
Oh, God damn it. Shut up, you stupid enabling mother. Smack him in the face.
And say, take that diaper off.
Dyslexia, and he was bullied. Shut up.
Well, he's dyslexic. Everything's backwards. He's big, but he wears small person clothes. He's
little person's
he's going
clothes.
backwards.
Stop it.
Yeah, he should be shot.
In school, she says he never recovered.
Maybe his happiest time was when he was a little child, and maybe that's why he's so got this fixation on children.
Kill yourself.
With diapers.
Well, that's another problem. That's a physical problem.
Maybe mommy shouldn't have been taking tennis lessons.
A little attention might have helped.
Yeah.
She says that the diapers are a physical problem, so she's trying to blame it on the fact that perhaps he's incontinent and has to wear diapers. Yeah, because showing children, and it doesn't seem like he's wearing adult diaties.
Well, that's another problem. That's a physical problem.
But those living on Kentucky Avenue have no sympathy with his past. They're upset Bagnus still gets to walk the streets despite his
Concerned citizen?
It's frustrating to see that the system doesn't work. Because it's only a matter of time, before it's someone else. And I don't know, he just grosses me out.
Grosses me out.
How would you feel if you were a mother? Let's play devil's advocate for a minute.
Alrighty.
You do the best you can.
Yeah.
And your best work is being arrested at age 31 for wearing diapers and showing them to children. How does that make you feel? That's where your best efforts got, everyone. What a monumental failure this woman is.
Yes, she has failed at the easiest job ever.
I do believe she wasn't a good mommy.
Just giving birth and making sure
Yeah.
the kid has what it needs.
You couldn't raise a bigger goose egg. and he lives at home. It's not like, look, my son, the physicist, wears diapers.
Yeah.
He lives at home.
Mm-hmm.
He's been arrested for showing his diapers to children, and he continues to do so.
She has to make his mac and cheese every day.
Exactly.
What was that last picture you had there, Danny?
Don't even attempt
It was
to
a
say
girl?
it's hot.
Now, hold on.
Don't even attempt to say it was
the girl in the diety.
That's hot.
It's not hot because it looks like it's used. And there's like a pad around back or something. Yeah. But there's something. Rip the diety off. I'm undressing her with my eyes. Is what I'm doing.
It's boy shorts made out of diaper material.
Yeah.
It's not hot.
I agree, it's not.
Growl.
Hot.
I thank God the diaper fetish never grabbed a hold of me.
Oh, my God. Imagine how embarrassing that would be.
Do you understand? Fetishes line up at my door because they know eventually I'll invite them
You're
in.
going to latch on to one.
They really do. They're like bird. I'm like an old man in the park, and fetishes are like little pigeons. They just know that I'm going to drop bread eventually.
Sometimes I feed the birds. I hope Jake will be by. Was that his name?
I never thought certain things would grab me. But lo and behold,
Yeah.
it's late at night. You're online, you're rifling through your Rolodex, and boy, don't you find a video that just tickles your fancy a certain way.
Oh, really?
What is that video, Jimmy?
I mean, I know I'm speaking in general.
Just in general.
Whatever,
Okay.
yeah.
So, you'll indulge as you watch the video?
Yeah, and then I'll say, yeah, maybe I'll try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's laborious afterwards.
Oh, okay. What does it? Oh, it involves liquid.
Sometimes not.
All right.
Could be anything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You're a weirdo.
Dude, I know.
After O&A Live.
That's what it is. After Opie and Anthony Live. That was kind of what we were talking about today with the adult baby things, but a little more diaper and sexual centric. From back in 2008. Speaking of what we were talking about today, the video of that, the lip syncing kid, Kenan Cahill. You probably don't know him by name, but he's the weirdo with the big head, the thick glasses, and he lip syncs everything on YouTube. He was in here yesterday. We got him on the after show. You probably already know that. But the video of that is right now on Opie's YouTube. That's YouTube/Opie Radio.
Or you go to E-Rock Radio.
But that won't give you the video.
Oh.
So you have no reason to. The thing about it is I want everybody to read the comments on that YouTube site. Roland, did you get a chance to read those comments?
I'm reading it right now. This is an awesome video. Great job, E-Rock.
Okay, you're at the wrong video. That's one of E-Rock's videos. I think
apologize.
One of E-Rock's videos.
Oh, here it is. Cool that you put Mario Brothers at the end of the video.
Okay, that again is one of E-Rock's dumb videos where he put, Super Mario. Eric, you shouldn't have. The intros and outros on those videos you put are insane.
I'm still learning.
We got a phone call. After O&A, who's this?
Club Soda Kenny.
What's up, Club Soda? Did you see the video from yesterday's after show on Opie's YouTube?
Sam, didn't I text you to compliment you how great a job you did yesterday with the after show?
Yes, but it's not about me, Kenny. What are you up to?
Well, I figured I'd call in. I got to plug my friend Coke Logic is doing a show this weekend.
What do you mean a show?
I don't know. Isn't he doing like a game show?
He's hosting a game show?
Isn't he? I don't know.
Like what, Family Feud?
I don't know. It's on the radio.
What channel?
Sirius 206 and XM 105.
Coke Logic is doing a show. E-Rock, what are you programming?
That's new to me.
I think Coke Logic may have a segment on Big Kev's Geek Stuff.
I want to know. I never watched that show.
It's a radio show. You just listen to it. So you're plugging something that you don't know what you're plugging, and you don't know when it's on.
No, I just love Coke Logic.
Well, I mean, he's a good guy. I like him, too. By the way, how's the weather?
It's raining out in New York City.
How about elsewhere?
I'm not there.
Oh. Can we get a traffic report?
I'm at a red light.
Okay. Traffic moving along besides that, or?
No, like in the rain, everything slows down in the city.
How about outside the city? Any knowledge on that?
No, I'm suffering from lack of knowledge.
Okay. Well, thank you, Kenny. I heard you were on Facebook, by the way.
Yes, I am. But please beware of the imposter pages.
Beware, it's dangerous.
Yeah, there's a lot of stupid people. Like, there's like 500 something on the imposter pages, and like people are like happy, like they're like number 524 on the imposter page.
Okay.
But meanwhile, they're the 524th stupid person.
Nice, nailed him. Well,
Yeah.
Kenny, good luck with your Facebook and getting home today.
Wait, is Kid Kelly all right?
He's fine. I filled in for him yesterday. He was just a little busy with all the channel change stuff. Kid Kelly will be back on Hits 1 today.
Yeah, it's very admirable, all the work you do on Sirius Hits 2.
Well, it's still called Sirius XM Hits 1, even though it's on Channel 2.
Yeah, whatever. And please don't upset Troy anymore. Troy Kwan on Facebook.
That was just, I mean, I'm not upsetting him. You just wanted to squeeze in a plug for him because you have a little crush on him for whatever reason.
No. He gets mad pussy now that he's a DJ.
I've only heard.
Yeah. And I got to thank Eric for putting the thing on the Opie and Anthony Facebook page.
What is
about that, like, hashtag antisocial comedy?
Yeah, I understand.
Like, fucking Twitter.
Do you just call in to thank people and plug people?
Yeah, people get so annoyed at me on Facebook because all I do is plug. They want me to tell jokes.
People get so annoyed at you when you're on the radio because all you do is plug. I mean, this is even worse.
Not as annoyed as they do at you.
That's fair. That's a fair statement, Kenny.
Yeah, they either love you or hate you.
Most hate, I think. But that, you know what? I think the haters are just a more vocal group.
I'm beloved by all.
That's debatable, but I'll appreciate that. Thank you for calling in, Kenny.
Have a nice day anyway.
You too.
Thank you for taking my phone call.
My pleasure.
How much more time you got to kill to the end of the show?
Bye, Kenny.
All right, I'm going until Lincoln Tunnel now. Nobody believes me.
Okay. I believe you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. Kenny's right, though. I was plugging Opie's video on Opie Radio on YouTube of the YouTube lip-syncing kid that was in here yesterday. And people, there were a lot of comments that were like, oh, that was funny, oh, that was great, blah, blah, blah.
Trashed you.
But there were a ton of comments going, Sam, you ruined the video by talking. As if people don't realize that we don't broadcast a video shoot in here. We video a radio show. And if I'm not talking while the song is playing, it's just a Kesha song playing for 3.5 minutes on the Virus. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. That's because people are
very rude. Are
dumb. They're stupid people who say that.
I agree.
You do. You enjoyed it, didn't you, Roland?
I love the little fella.
Well, thank you for helping book him. And those same people would be the ones complaining if I didn't talk and just let the Kesha song play.
The same people who complain about everything. Why do you have this? Like, shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Go outside with a...
Speaking of complainers, Roland, we banned Bobo from the show for 6 months because he lied on the phone.
Sweet Jesus.
D-Boy just came in here and told me that, Derek, he came in here and told me that while that bit was playing before about the adult diaper, E-Rock, I don't know if you're aware of this, that Bobo has been calling the office phone.
Did they call him or he called him?
He called them. He's calling Travis and Danny and Derek on the office phone on their business line. And complaining. He admitted to lying. He admitted that he did say the thing about Danny, but he's calling up and crying and complaining that he doesn't want to be banned. Bobo, if you're listening, you have to understand this came from above. We, as the O&A staff, can't do much if you've become a liability that we let you in our home and then you go out there and lie to people about it. There's nothing that we can do to save you right now. We're going to try. But as it stands, if you're listening, Bobo, and don't call in because you're banned from the show for the next 6 months. It's all I got a note. What can I do but read it?
6 months now.
What did I say?
I thought you said 4 before.
The note, I'm looking at the note. It says...
Let's go with 6.
6 is what it says. 4 is a very straight number. This is a round number. It's 6. Now, E-Rock, we were talking about Derek.
Yeah.
You said, like we said before the bit played, Derek... He makes production for the show. He makes all the long form production pieces that we play, that you hear all of our voices in. Danny does a bunch, blah blah blah. Derek is the one who produces these things. Now, Derek, when he just does something randomly for his own enjoyment, instead of giving it to Opie so he plays it first, he just throws it in the system and sees if anybody notices. And E-Rock, you were telling me that you found that's the way it worked with Paul Reiser Breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bit was called Paul Reiser Breaks. It's been played on O&A since we played it here.
Yeah.
But we like to find things and debut them on After O&A Live.
Yeah, this
piece... for playing this, by the way, I'm sure we'll get accused of hoarding content. And if we didn't play it...
No,
I'll get accused
of hoarding content.
And if I hadn't played it, I would get accused of not playing anything. So you know what we're going to do, Eric?
We're going to
worry about entertaining the audience, and we're going to play... this new mystery production piece that Derek decided to just kind of throw in the system. What's it called?
Yeah, this piece is called Bobo's Dick Breaks.
And is it breaks with a Z again?
Oh, yes, it is.
Derek is going to make a mixtape with all these. All right, Bobo Dick Breaks on After Opie and Anthony Live. Listen in.
My dick, my tiny little dick. I've never got it laid because of my tiny little dick. It goes up with no problem. All you need to do is show your tits. My dick, my tiny little dick. I've never got it laid because of my tiny little dick. It goes up with no problem. All you need to do is show your tits. my tiny little dick. I've never gotten laid because of my tiny little dick. It goes up with no problem. All you need to do is show your tits, my great. All right, that's the song.
That's really good, Bobo.
Yeah, my dick. Yeah, I know that's the song. I guess I'm just trying to. Yeah.
You know what? While I was listening to it, I was like, this doesn't really work because it's not in time with any of the music.
Nope.
But it completely won me over. Those little breaks in between. Like, all right, I'm just going to sing the song. What did you think, Roland? I didn't. You're not laughing like I'm laughing.
I'm not a big fan of Bobo's.
You are in the Troy bandwagon of Bobo Stinks.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I mean, his production is hilarious. I mean, it's good.
The song itself, you
what
enjoy.
What he did was great. I just don't like Bobo.
You don't like Bobo itself. Well, I'm sure that something that we did today will bother someone, and we'll hear about it later. But to all the rest of you, the vast majority who enjoyed it as much as I did, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, Thor. Eric and I saw it. It was awesome.
That would be a talking point that I would discuss if I wasn't closing the show. Tomorrow we will discuss Thor because it still won't have been out yet.
That's awesome.
Right here on After
I
Opie
got
and
a
Anthony
hammer.
Live. A hammer?
And then with cape.
Hit it, E-Rock.
The Opie and Anthony Show is now over. For real this time. Check out the O&A Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Opie and Anthony. And catch Opie and Anthony live Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Ron and Fez are next.
Hey!
On The Virus.